I have lots of exciting progress to share since the last update. We're no longer merely digging holes in the ground and pushing soil around from one pile to another. Renaissance Golf and the bar have synced up and are making things happen on the course. The RGD crew has shaped out a number of green surrounds, and the initial impressions are very exciting. It's been fascinating to watch them deconstruct and reshape the holes in such a way that naturally flows with the surroundings, tying into the existing rolls, dips, and hills like it had never been touched. The greens are being constructed to meet the specifications recommended by the USGA. Hundreds of hours have been spent researching, experimenting, and sourcing the greens mix. For those of you who don't know, we took the process of choosing our greens mix and seed variety to the extreme. An experimental green was built in-house and constructed of a very similar greens mix. The green was divided into 8 quadrants, each containing a different variety of bentgrass, and duplicating each variety twice. The experimental green not only gave us confidence in tweaking and ultimately deciding on the greens mix, but also served as a valuable space to experiment with the cultural practices on the new grass types. The second hole is the farthest along to date, and I'd like to walk you through the basic process of building a USGA spec green. Once the general design of the green and bunkers have been roughed in, a cavity is dug. The cavity will contain the actual greens mix. The subfloor of the cavity is the foundation of the green and must be compacted, smooth, and free of debris. Once this is achieved, drain lines are marked out and reviewed prior to installation. Drainline trenches are then dug and 2 inches of gravel is spread in the bottom of the trenches. Perforated drain tile follows and additional gravel is added to surround the entire drain tile. Once the drain lines have been covered, a 4-inch layer of gravel is spread over the entire surface of the greens cavity, which must conform to the final contours of the green. The gravel allows excess water to rapidly move out of the root zone mix and into the drain lines. Greens mix is then buggied in, load by load, and must be watered and compacted to a depth of 12 inches. The final floating of the green will be completed by RGD prior to seeding. Stick around, we're not quite at the point of seeding yet. During the construction of the green, many other pieces of the puzzle are coming together. Bunker drainage is installed, along with addressing other drainage concerns. Remember all those irrigation heads that were removed? They have to be reinstalled, along with new irrigation lines and communication wires. After the installation of irrigation, RGD revisits the site, spreads topsoil, and makes final decisions to the overall design of the green surround, as well as marking out the grassing lines. Now it's finally time to install the sod that's been growing for us over on the eastern shore. The trucks roll in first thing in the morning, as it's vital for the survival of the turf that it gets laid out and watered as soon as possible. The sod is laid down around the green and bunkers first, to help prevent contamination of the greens mix and bunker drainage. Once the bunker surrounds are stabilized, capillary concrete is buggied in and spread evenly over the bunker floor and drainage. We experimented with capillary concrete back in March of 2017 in the Chipping Green bunker. We were very pleased with the ease of installation, and it has proven to eliminate silt contamination of the bunker sand and reduce time-consuming bunker repairs after heavy rain events. The concrete is then covered by plastic and left to cure overnight. Bunker sand can now be trucked in and spread throughout the bunker. Once the last of the bunker sand is trucked in, the green surround is buttoned up with sod. There you have it, 1 green down, 19 to go. All that remains is the seeding of the green. Ideally, we would prefer to seed the greens in a grouping of 3 to 4 at a time. This will help during the grow-in process by keeping each grouping in a similar stage of development. The entire construction process is well-organized chaos, as multiple holes are in various stages of construction, and numerous contractors and designers are all sharing our small property, all looking for the next area to continue the systematic progression of work.